Welcome to day 14 of the 30-day English vocabulary learning series. I appreciate your companionship throughout the previous lessons. Today, let's continue together to master new words on day 14. Let's get started. Heart. Heart, mean. The organ in your chest that sends the blood around your body. Use heart in a sentence. He died after a serious heart attack. In my heart's core, I want him to stay. He's alive, his heart is still beating. She loved him with all her heart. Her smile melts my heart. Her heart is beating normally. I put all my heart and soul into it. Heat. Heat, mean. The quality of being hot or warm, or the temperature of something. To make something hot or warm, or to become hot or warm. Use heat in a sentence. We have a good heating system. I can feel the heat of the sun on my back. Heavy. Heavy, mean. Weighing a lot, and needing effort to move or lift. Use heavy in a sentence. This box is very heavy, so I can't carry it. I was caught in heavy traffic. How heavy is your suitcase? We couldn't go out because of the heavy rain. We suffered heavy losses in the financial crisis. Help. Help, mean. To make it possible or easier for someone to do something. By doing part of the work yourself or by providing advice, money, support, etc., the act of helping another person. Use help in a sentence. You can't count on him for financial help. He helped me fix my watch. They established a foundation to help patients with cancer. He looked so funny that I couldn't help laughing. I'm very grateful for your help. I helped her hang the picture on the wall. It's no use asking him for help. Her. Her. Used, usually as the object of a verb or preposition, to refer to a woman, girl, or female animal that has just been mentioned or is just about to be mentioned. Use her in a sentence. Do you know her? How did you get to know her? What do you like about her? Here. Here, mean. In, at, or to this place. Use here in a sentence. I'm glad to be here today. He is the best hairdresser here. How long does it take to walk from here to the city hall? Get the hell out of here. Hello? Is anyone here? I have been living here for 10 years. Are you new here? Herself. Herself, mean. Used to refer to a female object of a verb that is the same person or animal as the subject of the verb. Use herself in a sentence. She is proud of herself for finishing college. She tried it herself. She did it all by herself. She wrote a note to remind herself about the appointment. She could see herself reflected in his eyes. Hi. Hi, mean. Especially of things that are not living, being a large distance from top to bottom or a long way above the ground, or having the stated distance from top to bottom, at or to a large distance from the ground. Use high in a sentence. I have high blood pressure. The price is too high. We can't offer you a higher salary. Him. Him, mean. Used, usually as the object of a verb or preposition, to refer to a man, boy, or male animal that has just been mentioned or is just about to be mentioned. Use him in a sentence. Let him burn in hell. It's no use asking him for help. She thanked him for his helpful advice. She advised him to see a lawyer, so he did. She's younger than him. She bought him a camera. Himself. Himself, mean. Used to refer to a male object of a verb that is the same person or animal as the subject of the verb. Use himself in a sentence. He doesn't have any confidence in himself. He can't take care of himself. He did everything by himself. She advised him not to go there by himself. He will inevitably hurt himself because he takes too many risks. He tried to kill himself with sleeping pills. He repaired his watch by himself. His. His, mean. Belonging to or connected with a man, boy, or male animal that has just been mentioned or is known about. The ones belonging to or connected with a man, boy, or male animal that has just been mentioned or is known about. Use his in a sentence. Don't you know his name? You can't count on his help. He admitted his defeat. History. History, mean. The study of or a record of past events considered together, especially events of a particular period, country, or subject. Use history in a sentence. My father is interested in ancient history. They are about to begin a new chapter in their history. Her knowledge of world history is extensive. I like geography and history. He likes geography and history. He has a lot of books on history. She knows a lot about American history. Hit. Hit, mean. To move your hand or an object onto the surface of something so that it touches, usually with force, a thing or person that is very popular or successful. Use hit in a sentence. He accidentally hit his thumb with the hammer. He hit me on the head. She was nearly hit by a car. Hold. Hold, mean. To take and keep something in your hand or arms, the act of holding something or someone, or the way you do this. Use hold in a sentence. The five of us stood in a circle holding hands. We hold an exhibition every year. Hold the box with both hands. Can you hold on a second? I'll see if he's here. Please hold the camera steadily. Hold on tightly to the railing. Home. Home, mean. The house, apartment, etc., where you live, especially with your family, at or to your house or the place where you live. Use home in a sentence. I'm tired. Let's go home. On the way home, I decided to stop at the store to get some groceries. Why don't we go home? You'd better go home. She advised him to go home early. Hope. Hope, mean. To want something to happen or to be true, and usually have a good reason to think that it might, something good that you want to happen in the future, or a confident feeling about what will happen in the future. Use hope in a sentence. We hope to generate some new ideas at the meeting. He hopes to go to heaven when he dies. Will it rain tomorrow? I hope not. I hope that he will succeed. There is no hope of his recovery. I hope this letter reaches you. Will he recover soon? I hope so. Hospital. Hospital, mean. A place where people who are ill or injured are treated and taken care of by doctors and nurses. Use hospital in a sentence. My elbow really hurts. I think I should go to the hospital. I advised him to go to the hospital. She went to the hospital by taxi. Where's the nearest hospital? There used to be a mental hospital here. He works in a military hospital. I spent a week in the hospital. Hot. Hot, mean. Having a high temperature. Use hot in a sentence. Your forehead is very hot. I think you might have a fever. I can't stand this hot weather. Would you like something hot to drink? Hotel. Hotel, mean. A building where you pay to have a room to sleep in, and where you can sometimes eat meals. Use hotel in a sentence. Hotel accommodation is included in the price of the tour. The hotel is close to this area. The hotel had a grand opening last month. This hotel can accommodate 500 guests. Is there a hairdresser in the hotel? I canceled my hotel reservations and stayed with friends. Do you know that hotel? Hour. Hour, mean. A period of 60 minutes. Use hour in a sentence. It took me several hours to fold all the clothes. It takes an hour to get to the station on foot. She made me wait for half an hour. It took us 2 hours to get to the airport by highway. He will be here in half an hour. She calls me every night and talks for at least an hour. I play tennis an hour a day. House. House, mean. A building that people, usually one family, live in. Use house in a sentence. My house is not far from here. The house was in flames. This house has a solid foundation. There is a bus stop in front of my house. That house belongs to my grandparents. My house is just across the street. I invited him to my house. How. How, mean. In what way, or by what methods? Use how in a sentence. How heavy is your suitcase? How did you get to know her? Hi, how are you doing? How deep is the hole? How was your holiday? How are you? How long did you stay there?